Alright, so what's going on? Today I want to talk about a card and a deck. I'm on dual network, so the deck's not legal for a while, so I'll show it to you here. We've got, it's Zombie-XYZ. You got Blue-Blooded Oni. Let me put this up here. Blue-Blooded Oni. This just came out in whatever the set was, and when he's normal summoned, flip summoned, it's changed to defense. And once per turn, you detach an XYZ material from one of your XYZs to special summon a level 4 zombie from your graveyard. That guy's, he's not, I wouldn't say broken. When you get him off, he's pretty good. But more often than not, I just end up removing him for a lure or whatever. So let's see what's next. Dark Armed, of course, because major dark deck. 3 Veilers. This is something that I play in every single one of my decks now, along with 3 Tour Guide, because you cannot keep up with your opponent if they're playing Tour Guide, because Tour Guide is the nuts. Everyone knows this play, but if you don't, I'm going to go through it. What you do is you summon Tour Guide. Tour Guide lets you special summon a level 3 Fiend from your hand or deck. So even if you draw Sangan, you're fine. You just won't get the +1. So you summon Tour Guide, special summon Sangan from your hand or deck, XYZ into Leviathan. Leviathan, you detach one of your materials and he gains 500, so he comes out at 25, and all you had to do was use a normal summon. And then, with the TCG ruling, you get Sangan's effect, so you add Veiler to your hand. With Veiler in your hand, you are set up for your opponent's next turn, so they can't explode on you. So, that's pretty broken. Anyway, we got Glow Up Bulb, 3 Gob Zombies. He's pretty broken too. He gets the, when he's XYZ'd, when he's sent with the material, you get the search, so that whole TCG ruling is pretty gay. Mizuki, of course, Plague, Tengu, because this is an XYZ deck, and when Tengu is removed from an XYZ as a material, you do get the summon. It's just a zombie. I usually remove him with a lure, but he's nice to sit behind. Zombie Master, because he's a zombie. Chaos Orc. You only play 3 Veiler as your only targets, but if you look down at the XYZs, he's a light, Utopia's a light, and the Sigma's a light. And I'll go through them later. But Allure, because most of the deck is dark. Book of Life, because you got zombies. Creature Swap. Alright, now Creature Swap is pretty good. I like to summon Plague or Glow Up Bulb in attack mode, play Creature Swap, take their big boss monster, run it over, they take damage, and your card's usable from the graveyard. So that's pretty good. Or you can do it with Sangan or Gob Zombie to get a search. Dark Hole, of course. Foolish, you can either send Glow Up, Zombie, or Plague Spreader. Effect Veiler if you need to for your Chaos Orc. Mizuki, you can send a zombie if you have Zombie Master in your hand too, so it's whatever. True Nade, which will be Heavy Storm. One of these is going to be a BLS as soon as that is legal. Mind Control, because you can XYZ and Synchro with the card you take. So I like, a couple days ago I took this guy's Tengu and I used it as an XYZ for Roach, and I just never removed it, so he never got the Tengu, so it was pretty good. Reborn, of course, 2 MST. I'm not ever going to play 3 MST. It's way too much. Unless I will side an MST, but I will never main 3. 1 Avarice, because it's going to get limited anyway. 1 Call, 1 Solemn, 2 Warning, and Torrential. These are just my favorite staple traps. I've got Mirror Force down here, but I just feel a really good player and a good friend told me that a best defense is a good offense. So if you are always going on the offensive, you shouldn't really need too much defense. So yeah, that's the main deck. And you know, the side deck I only ever use for is to put changes down there. Let's see, we got Catastor, Black Rose, Brio, Gaia, Hades. Hades, you need a Plague Spreader and a non-tuner zombie, and he destroys, or any monster he destroys has no effect. So if you attack a Treeborn, it doesn't get the effect. Attack a Raikou, doesn't get the effect. Attack Spore, Dandelion, all that, no, doesn't get the effect. So it's kind of nice. Scrap Dragon, one of my favorite synchros of all time. Stardust and Trishula. Now for the XYZs, you got Leviair, Shock Ruler. This guy's the nuts. You need 3, but that's not too hard in this deck. And once per turn, you detach a material, and you declare a monster spell or trap. And neither player can activate that type of card until your opponent's next end phase. So that's awesome. You summon that, remove 1, call trap, get your attacks in. Main phase 2, a lot of the times you can make more than one of these in a turn, so you basically win. Leviathan, he's the level 3 that everyone uses now, came out in the tin. Utopia, just because he's a level 4 other than Roach, because I like Roach, I just don't like the 19 attack. And Desigma. Desigma is absolutely broken. It also costs 3 materials, but you take one of your opponent's monsters and equip it to him, and then he becomes Catastrophe for whatever you took, whatever attribute. So if you take a water, every time you battle a water, it destroys it before damage calc. So yeah, anyway, that's the deck. It's called Zombie-XYZ, like I said. I've been playing this out, and I've only lost like twice to people who sacked Dark Holes, and then I lost to the random Watt deck. That was so humiliating, because he played like Battery Men something, Infernal Reckless Summon, and then played this one that destroyed every card I had. So that kind of sucked. But yeah, that's the deck. I'm gonna do the tin openings as soon as my dad gets home, because he wants to open one of them. We got the 2 Zen Master tins, but you'll see those in a bit. Just tell me what you think about this, what I can change. I've got Gores and Zephyros down in the side deck that I can just switch in, but yeah, just let me know what you think.